Didn't we have somebody come over and tirar las cartas and?
See, we had CJ.
Yeah,
Like the tarot cards?
Yeah, we did.
She's like is it? Is she a
Medium?
medium? Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, maybe we can do one of those segments. And
Bring your
bring her
Ouija board
in,
so I can
and
talk
she'll
to my
read you.
mom.
I'm
just kidding.
Hey, no.
I don't know about all of that. Have you ever?
What? Done a Ouija board?
No, or like done like a mediumship?
No, I
Cancel
haven't.
someone?
I don't really believe in that stuff. I don't. And so here's the thing. I don't believe in it. And I don't want to like open doors
okay.
to stuff like that.
Are you scared?
No, but I just don't think so. I'm a firm believer that once you're dead, and there's no such thing as ghosts. I think the stuff that people see or they hear or they talk to is like other stuff.
Schizophrenia.
It's in their head.
Yeah. No,
mental
I think I'm more of a believer in like angels and demons and stuff like that.
Have you ever had anything happen? Like spiritual, ghost, nothing?
Have you, Sal? Do you believe?
I have had.
This is the kind of...
Tell us more.
So when I was younger, one of my aunts passed away, great aunt, and it had been a while that she had passed away. And I woke up one morning and I couldn't move. Like I was just like, why can't I move?
Sleep muerto.
Like a sleep paralysis?
Oh my
And
God.
I started freaking out. And then I heard her voice. And it calmed me down. And I still couldn't move, but she was just kind of talking to me. And she's like, I need you to do something for me to tell her daughter that she was okay. So I remember just kind of like, if I went back to sleep and I woke up and I walked into the kitchen, just kind of like, what just happened?
Like, was this real?
Yeah. And I'm sitting there and my mom was there and I was like, you know what? I need to tell you something. And I told her the story and she's like, oh my gosh, like that. I've heard that happening before. The way you explained it, exactly the same with the paralysis and all that. And she told her daughter, well, not my mom's daughter, but my aunt's daughter. And she got a little upset and she's like, well, why didn't she come to me to tell me?
Here we go.
And I was like, I was like, you know what? Probably because she knew you wouldn't tell everybody. And I did.
Right.
So my grandma heard the story. She felt better because there were some issues with her that they were worried like she wouldn't make it to heaven.
Right.
And yeah, that's...
So she did need to hear that.
Right.
Yeah.
And then not only that, I think it also only comes to people that are open to it.
Right.
If you're not open to it, like for instance, you say, well, I just don't really believe in that stuff. It's normally not going to come that way.
Right,
It needs to be to somebody that is going to be
how old were
ready
you,
to
you
receive it.
I don't know, maybe... Oh, I was 18.
6,
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I was
Okay.
18.
Cannot take anything serious. What were you open to things like? You've been open.
I mean,
to
I wasn't like, oh, hey, let me go look for this or
Right,
Yeah, it just
whatever.
happened.
Yeah,
But you're not a non-believer. Like you're not like, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, no, I really feel like it's not necessarily the place; it's more the person. So if something's happening, it's the person, whether it's evil or good. And yeah, I've seen that's kind of like my real experience, but I've heard like from family members when they have their experiences, and I've been in those same houses. I've never had anything happen, so I'm like, it's.
Were you
probably the
scared when
person.
it happened, or because you heard her voice, you were okay?
Initially, yeah, I was freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah, I mean,
can't
it's
move.
something new.
But when I heard her voice, it calmed me down.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, okay, it's not as bad because I can hear her.
Oh my
That's
God.
crazy.
That is. I would still be a little scared.
Yeah, I think so.
I get
huh?
No, yeah. And later on, like my uncle passed away, and I was like, oh no. Like, here it comes
Let me
again.
tell you right now, do not come to me.
No, tío. And now that we're talking about it, I'm like, oh shit, Johnny's mom. So,
Have you never experienced anything?
I haven't. No, I have never experienced anything paranormal or anything like that. Like I just...
Well, that's good. No.
Yeah.
Do you live here alone?
I do, yeah.
But, I don't think that you would feel any type of way if like you were to experience like probably hearing like your mom or anything, would you be scared? To be honest.
Or
If I
open.
heard-
TBH.
Okay, so if I heard my mom talking to me,
Or yeah, you know, because a lot of the times I feel like spirit doesn't necessarily communicate through words,
Mhm.
maybe through signs or like something else, you know?
yeah. So here's the thing: like I've definitely experienced signs or like little things here or there where I'm like, oh, okay, like, you know, that's like a thing. But I don't know how I would feel if I would hear my mom. I don't know if I would freak out or I'm very like there's gotta be logic behind it. So if I did, I'm like, I don't know.
What is this I'm experiencing?
What am I-
¿Dónde está
Yeah.
esta- Where's the speaker?
Like
Oh,
Oh, no, no.
It's,
I was like, oh my God.
dare you?
Yes, dude. I was like,
Yo, blink
ya
twice.
me iba. Yo ya me iba.
Shudder twice if it's you.
He got us off.
I know. I was like, dude, let's stop.
I saw in the corner of my eye, he was going like this, and I was like,
What? Louis does this? You've never like, or you don't want to open that door.
like I said, I just don't
You've
believe
got-
in ghosts because we've done the cemetery stuff. We did like overnight. We went when we had the spirit box and we were talking to it and trying to hear stuff. I think the only thing there was one where we were like with his in his family plot, and I think it was his uncle or his grandpa. I don't remember. I have the video. It said something, but it's not very clear. Like it's never
word.
concrete. It's kind of like up to interpretation.
Oh,
Right.
right.
It's kind of like what you
right.
want to hear.
Right,
So
right.
I think if you're looking for that and you hear something or you see it, it's kind of like that when you notice like a red car, right? And then you start seeing red cars everywhere.
Right.
But like they were always there. It's just you
Right,
never
right.
were looking for it.
Yeah.
Like very scientific, like very, yeah, I know what you
Yeah. I
You
think
know,
it's
and
just-
that
Very new.
there's always a fine line because that's the problem. Like you have to be, I think, very strong-minded to try and decipher whether, like you said, is it something you wanted to hear so bad that now you're thinking, yeah, that's it, that's the sign I
Yeah.
needed, or it's actually just, you know, like you have to be able to determine because there's a lot of
Right.
people that take advantage of people
Yes, absolutely.
because of that. Like they know they're vulnerable, they know they want to hear stuff. You go, the fuck are you looking at?
You?
I'm like, ya toda traumada yo, dude.
Everybody's on edge now.
I know. I'm like, wait a minute.
Damn it,
Yeah,
so.
actually, looking.
Hola, no.
Hit the lights one more time.
I know. But anyway, like, you know, there's a lot of people that get taken advantage of because
Yeah.
they want to hear something so bad. And then, you know, the people that practice this sometimes take advantage and say, well, this is a vulnerable person. They want to hear this. So I'm going to tell them what they want to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, this person is here with you. Yeah, this person wants you to know this.
Right.
And so it sucks, you know, like.
Let me tell you guys a story about one of our episodes.
We don't have
As a
time.
matter of fact, yeah, if we have time, whatever. But
But I'm not gonna ask.
I was just gonna say.
You can cut
You're
it out
gonna
if
like
we
this
don't.
story. You're gonna like this story. What was it like? Episode what?
If we don't like it, we're cutting it
Yeah,
for sure.
cut it.
The whole episode.
We're done here.
It was probably
I'm gonna head out.
because
Like
we talked about it 2 times.
it was maybe like in the beginning of our
Probably like season 1, episode
pods and stuff.
7.
Sí, más o menos. Entonces, we had a girl write into us, and she was telling us her story about how she had been with this guy for a very long time, and then they ended up breaking up. He left to the military, and he left to the military. ¿Qué te ríes?
No, it's because I think I know what story it
Sí
is.
sabes.
Yo, I thought he had left this world
she
also.
wants to be with this man like so badly, right? She wants to like get him back at whatever cost. So she goes with the brujo, and then the brujo starts to take advantage of her. You know, like in reference to like, well, you have to go do this, and you have to bring me this, and just like getting money out of her. But she's so vulnerable, and she is so
And he
like,
sees this.
and he sees this, like where to hit her. And
Literally.
no, wait. It got so bad, and the woman was so vulnerable and desperate that he made her have oral sex because he said, everything you do to me, he will feel. Dude.
And still paid him for it.
Are you taking notes?
Yeah, let me write this one down.
You're like, who can we go?
Become a brujo.
Dude, like, that's what you're saying by
Yes.
going after vulnerable people
Yeah.
who are just willing to hear these type of things.
But
And
did
then
it
they'll
work?
do anything to
Especially for stuff like that, because when you're going to like, if you're trying to seek like maybe like redemption or whatever from like a lost family member, you're like you said, you're very emotional, you're vulnerable, and you're just looking for anything to move on from it, to close that chapter. But getting head from that's crazy.
Yeah, that was some wild stuff.
That was very like
Creative?
I guess you could say it that way.
Yeah, he got real creative. And not only that, the dude was getting paid for this.
Her question was, should I call the cops? Was that like, did he take advantage of me?
Yeah.
Or like,
he did, but she was
dude,
also
bad.
But did it work?
You should have said,
No.
send me
No.
$100 and I'll let you know.
I know, right? Shit, easy.
So like
Easy 100.
So it didn't work? Like they didn't
No way.
get together?
No, it was all a lie.
I thought they had gotten together and
No,
everything.
no.
She was impregnated and
Por el Espíritu Santo.
Oh wow. Damn, that sucks
See,
then.
dude, that's crazy, huh? Like,
But
Sí,
that's
brujo
what these
mañoso.
people do.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
they'll. But I also have okay, so in my we grew up very Christian apostolic, so we don't believe in any of that stuff, right? We're not supposed to believe.
you're not lying.
Here I go. My mom's always getting mad at me because I'm talking about religion.
She's gonna listen to this episode.
No, she's
Lorena.
not. So,
Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah, please.
I'm gonna share it with her.
Yeah, dude, she's always getting mad at me. But anyways, so my family, we all grew up in the church and everything, so we're not supposed to believe. But not recently, years ago, one of my very good aunts passed away. So, obviously we're all very sad, whatever. Her kids suffered greatly. None of them believe in any type of things. One of them needed that closure, so he went to someone who's a medium. And I think I believe them because we're not necessarily supposed to believe in stuff like this. But he did mention everything that they that we know about our aunt.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like there was a lot of details and
a
stuff.
lot of details and stuff. So I don't know. Are my cousins lying? I wasn't there really, so I don't know. But I don't see them as liars. But it gave them some type of closure.
Yeah.
So I think that maybe a lot of the times, you hear certain things because you want to hear them.
But
So I can give
after
you
they
some type
heard
of-
that they were okay and they were able to live with their life.
Right.
See, and that's what I mean by being strong-minded. Like, I get it. Maybe people need closure. Maybe people need, something. But you really got to be, like, strong-minded about knowing that,
Like have some type of discernment.
Yeah,
Like,
because if you're going
yeah.
in there weak-minded, they're going to take advantage all the way, I feel, because it's part of the business.
Right.
I'm a believer, though. I'm a believer, but I also know, así como hay bueno, hay malo, So you
Right.
got to be able to know when you're like, okay, no mames, like, that's not
Sí,
true.
sí,
Or,
sí.
yeah,
guess
I
having
believe that.
discernment. You
Yeah.
kind of have to be like,
Well, I got my closure, so mom, don't come at me at night. I don't need no sleep paralysis. I'm good. Trust. I'm good.
You're like, that's okay.
That's good,
Todo
yeah.
bien
he's
aquí.
gonna ask you to stay the night.
Yeah.
so.
So you want to have a pillow fight tonight?
yeah.
Let's start practicing for next year.
I know.
Oh, my God.